We are beginning to feel marginalized. We demand more attention.
A political attention?
Yes,
what kind of attention?
Attention to its problems. Insecurity is rising. Poverty levels are rising. We are beginning to feel marginalized. We look like a region of voters. We are only useful every 4 years. Look at us. We matter. This country is breaking up, is breaking down. Every inch of Nigeria is suffering. But the North is suffering a lot more than others. Look at the North. We want to see someone who has either worked for the North or will work for the North. Be honest with you, if you go around this country and you ask everybody, and we speak in the conventional, which sector is favored by this government, everybody will tell you that the Southwest is favored by this administration far and above what it's entitled to. Now, if you go to the Southwest, it's quite possible some people will tell you, we didn't ask for it. They didn't vote for him. I mean, the Southwest gave President Tinubu only 23% of the votes he needed to become president. The Southwest, where I come from, gave him 33% of the votes that he needed. So the Northwest gave him a lot more votes than his zone. So, but all these sense of entitlements are secondary now. The bottom line is that all of Nigeria is demanding higher levels of competence, higher levels of commitment, sensitivity to the needs of the people. What about the Southeast, Shehu? For the last 10 to 15 years, nobody has really cared politically about the Southeast. And the whole region is sinking into indifference and insecurity. And virtually it has become a region where anything goes.
You and I know that the poorest region of Nigeria is in the north. You and I know the 12 million children out of school.
20 now.
20 now. Almost 80% of them are in the north.
Perhaps less, yeah. But greater majority.
A greater majority are in the north. Now, what they should concern themselves, especially these people from the north who are talking about how the north are palpably angry, as if the policies of government are targeted at the north, should be to bring policies to bring down those indices.
Perhaps they are saying these policies are not beneficial to the North, our interests, our constituency, because we made this president. 67% of his vote came from the North.
I agree with you, but I am saying that identify the policies that are anti-North.
In specific terms.
In specific terms. When Buhari was in power, he brought some policies, of course. If you want to change Nigeria, there are some policies that will bring some hardship to people. There was no time that the southern part of Nigeria rose up and said, the policies of Buhari are anti-South. I think every time there is a round of a cycle of election, these kinds of individuals come to divide Nigeria the more. Go and do a summary of the appointments of government from Buhari till now.
Yes.
And you will see that the South has absolutely, if it is based on appointments, then the South will be the most agitated. If you say that the president has brought policies that are anti-North, that are making the situations or the economic situations of the Northerners far difficult than the ones of the Southerners, please be specific. Tell us the policies that the government has done. If it is in terms of appointments, of course, nobody can say that the president has not been fair to the North. Nobody can say that this president has not been fair to the North.
Why is it that we don't carry people along? Why is it that the government doesn't blow its trumpet as it should do? That is actually where the concern is. There are visible, successful programs this government ran on renewed hope. And that hope is now coming, right? So before you get to consume hope, you must do some sacrifice. Now the sacrifices have been done, some regulations have been amended, some structures have been put in place where we begin to benefit. Meanwhile, the people are not carried along. They don't even know what's happening. The only thing they do is I go out, the cost of transportation is high.
Is it about being carried along now, or they're not even feeling it? Are these achievements something that they can see, they can touch, they can feel?
You see, reform usually takes time. there must be bureaucracy. There must be navigation across the law, across the structures to enable the framework that will reach out to the common man. And this period will always experience a slowdown. There is nobody in Nigeria, including myself, that is not feeling the heat of the changes. But we understood where we are headed. Now, if people need to understand that there is a direction we are headed, and that direction will ultimately result in prosperity for all. But this kind of communication is no longer existing. People just feel like, if I go to buy tomato in the market, yesterday it was 5 naira, today is 15 naira, Tinubu government, because they don't understand what Tinubu government is trying to do to make it easier for them going forward in the future. And that's where the issue is. So,
but the way you were speaking earlier, you know, I listened attentively, and you insinuated that the feedback the president is getting from the North is not correct, or is not reflective of the popularity of the government in that area. You talked about, you know, hypocrisy and sycophancy. Are you then saying that these big players in the APC from the North are not in tune, or are not connected, are no longer connected with the people, or they deliberately want to sabotage the APC administration and then take the votes elsewhere?
No, I don't think there's a need for sabotage. I don't think it's an issue of sabotage or effort of sabotage. You see, there are two political tendencies in Nigeria, especially between the North and the South, particularly Southwest and the North. The Southwest built its political machine on loyalty, right? While the North builds its political machine on trust. Now, they have to trust you. That is why you see Buhari doesn't give money. He has no money to give when he was alive. There is nothing like very seriously other than the fact that he's a clean man, and because of that they trusted him. So if you force them to do blind loyalty, they will resort to flattery and sycophancy. And the tendency for betrayal at the end of the day is very high.
And that's what is happening.
That is what is happening. So what you do is allow them to flow their politics as they used to do to build that trust network, or bring people that have trust of the people that will go and continue to re-engineer this machine. People should understand. People should create trust. And if the Northern trusted you politically, they will, no matter the difficulty, they will understand. And that is why you see we had the recession during Buhari's first term, a lot of concern. In fact, the rise of banditry was so high. Completely, the government during the first time of Buhari was a scattered government. But then, people still trusted and gave him second term.
But you know, a lot of these politicians you may be referring to, you know, all of them also came to power or won election on the wave of that change, you know, that change mantra that brought the Buhari administration into office, that popular mandate the Buhari administration got. On their own, some people say a lot of them do not really have political capital or even political goodwill. They may not be able to get enough vote and support from the grassroots. They were just hiding under the shadows of President Buhari. And now, as President Buhari is gone, a lot of them have been exposed and may not necessarily be seen, or may not necessarily be able to deliver this vote anymore.
You are completely right. That's actually the picture, because most of them, if you check the history pre-Buhari, is practically empty. It is now post-Buhari that they are trying to package themselves as political leaders.
So a lot of those ministers were now seen moving to the ADC, who claim that they are from the CPC bloc, you know, and they are Buharists. You are saying that, you know, they actually do not have that capacity to move votes to the ADC.
At all. Their all target is that we want to cash out. We want to cash out from the current challenges, perceived challenges that Nigerians are facing. That's what they do. And they now package themselves, aligning with the same post-Buhari term, and then try to see how they can be able to get the chunk of Buhari vote. Some of them even aligning by saying that Buhari actually handed them responsibility to carry on with the political structures that he has. Why? Because he's no longer there. Nobody can validate that. So it means that we will also have to have our strategy to cash out. We have to increase our voting power. If we don't do that, we will leave it like that, and I'm telling you, it's going to be embarrassing for us. So the best solution is for us to look at these things in realistic terms. Not any politics. Sometimes you may not want to hear it if it is not good news for you, but it is a reality. It's the numbers that play, and a situation whereby we don't work assiduously to consolidate the base and increase our pool, we are having a challenge.
Seriously, now is the time to rise above tribal sentiment and support the man trying to fix what other left broken. And what most Nigerians don't know, most especially those wheeler, is that in times of national crisis, true leadership emerge not for applause but for actions. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu rose to the occasion with bold decisions many fear to make, from ending the corrupt fuel subsidy to implementing painful but necessary reforms. President Tinubu has shown the courage to steady Nigeria's ship through turbulent water. Though not perfect, but is the right man for this defined moment. His leadership is unlocking national revenue, restoring global credibility, and building the foundation for long-term growth. Yes, his sacrifice today are planting trees whose shade future generation will enjoy. Now is the time to rise above tribal sentiment and support the man daring to fix what other left broken. Progress takes time, and President Tinubu has only just begun steering Nigeria toward recovery, with inflation slowing, the naira stabilizing, and investor confidence rising. The signs of economic healing are clear, but real change takes consistency, not interruptions. Yes, state governors across party lines are aligned under APC, not for politics, but to protect the gain already made and ensure continuity beyond 2027. From the second Niger Bridge to coastal highways, both ports, railways, President Tinubu is building legacies.
Tinubu is going to receive a gang up that no politician has ever received in African history. Tinubu is going to receive a gang up that no politician has ever received in 2027 election in African history. Now come down, let me break this for you. Peter Obi, Goodluck Bello Jonathan, Atiku, all of them, they will work against President Bola Tinubu. Nigerians will join these three people, irrespective of who comes out to defeat Tinubu. And most of the people that are going to gang up against Tinubu, they are the people working with Tinubu. And that is going to be very easy for you. Let me break it down for you. You see, if the people are going in the opposite direction, they are facing you to fight you. You prepare yourself. But when people come close to you to be part of you in the name they want to fight your enemy, then they end up fighting you. That is the weakest of what every political movement. You understand? Most of these people are in Tinubu cabinet. They are going to work against him, surely, because people believe the man is self-worth, reckless in terms of politics. The man is full of himself. The man is somebody that can use you and dump you. You understand? If you look at the politics in Nigeria today, people don't even use APC logo. People use Emileko logo. Look at it, the party chairman, secretary, everybody, even the governors, they are using what? Tinubu logo. So by the time they allow him to cross over the second term, it's going to influence the whole country. Everybody is going to answer Emileko. Jagaban, Jagaban, Jagaban. So people already know that. So people are moving gradually, secretly working grandly, so that they will come up with a strong team to make sure that Tinubu lost the election before the election day. You understand? This is very perfect time to you to calm down and learn a lot of things from me. Forget about social media propaganda. They know what they are doing. The coalition is there. They have agreed. They have set a plan that yes, this is the path we want to follow to defeat Tinubu, and the path of unity. You understand? So Atiku Abubakar and Goodluck Bello Jonathan have no issue, because Atiku Abubakar stand for Goodluck Bello Jonathan in 2011. You understand? Peter Obi, the same thing, is very close to Goodluck Bello Jonathan. Even if Goodluck Bello Jonathan don't want to support Atiku because of Peter Obi, if Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar form a joint ticket, Goodluck Bello Jonathan does not have a choice. And besides, I don't think Goodluck Bello Jonathan have that national influence there. The only influence he has is his name. That name that he concede defeat. That is the only thing, because if you look at even the south side, where he come from, most of these people are answerable to APC. So they are indirectly killing his word.
Nigerians are saying that yes, other countries they pay tax, that we suppose pay tax. Then make us no enjoy all the amenity what that country they enjoy. Fine. When I get primary school, me when they talk to you, so I pay tax 1988, 1 naira 50 kobo. I will go and bring that receipt. I will show now that receipt. Now, during that 1988, you know anything with the watch for telly that the half actual government they do for us for telly. They say pay your tax, may we get good road. pay your tax, may you get good water. That time they go show us for tell you they sit down water. We were paying tax. Me, I pay tax. I don't know how much my parents they pay that time. But me, primary school, my tax receipt, I go hold her before you pass door, enter class, government school. Army Day Primary School for Kubai. That is the school I went to in Benin. Go check, you go see my name there. Mami Abisoye, Prince. So I pay that money. One thing they don't do. The school when I go that time, I read it for the beat of inside class. I don't want to go foul. Now this tax we they pay, the reservoir for Nigeria shut down. If not, by today, every house for Nigeria forget water. If not, they go, they sink borehole yourself. Now this tax they tell me we pay. Then they open tap for us. Say Nigeria, say good water, with the drink water. Now, the road when they tell us that they will take and give us. That same road, that time, they go put toll fees. That each vehicle moving from one state to another, you pay toll fees. Why? They tell us now to maintain the road. That is the only way to give us good road network. People started paying up to Okada. Now, do you know how much Nigeria we are generating? From that toll gate alone, in a year, Nigeria they generate about 22 to 23 billion. Now, make we ask ourselves, where did we take that money to? When Obasanjo come into power, Obasanjo look, say, this money, oh yeah, where's the remittance of the money? They not see one there and show Obasanjo. Obasanjo say, what? All these billions, nothing to show. Obasanjo was angry. He said, oh yeah, may we clear toll gates. That is the reason why Obasanjo clear toll gate. He make it publicly. He said the money they not see where it enter because the money they don't use for the road. The roads are still bad. So when they bring this tax issue again, the thing they take me back to drawing boards. Our leaders go just cook one story come. We go just buy the story. The one we paid before, did you ask them what are they done with it? Now, Amen Tinubu. Now you bring the idea of the tax. The Senate is just to do the implementation and other things. But this time, we need accountability for where this money will go to. Because we don't go pay this tax. Make it be as business as usual. Not ready to hear from us. So you people should be ready to hear from us.
Hi, welcome back, my people. As many of you can see and understand, we are back again to this Tinubu and northern people matter. You know, this their matter and matter we say you know go fit ever die until you will be say this 2027 where everybody they talk don't pass. We already know that all these guys they don't the gang up already say okay they must take him out. And the reason why they won't take him out, every one of us, we don't normally know now. They understand that kind of stuff. They know say, he no dance to their tune. That is why many of them don't gang up. Say, okay, they must make sure say they take him out. If you understand between the first person, where we say he talk for yes, don't talk, which is, Akim Baba Ahmed, most of the thing will be say, okay, he explain. Now waiting he own brother will be say he be don't day for power. Now waiting he be don't do. Where we see none of them come out to complain. Now he just they explain to us say this man called Tinubu they do to them. Many of us know that Tinubu government will be say okay just do well, but and they normally let on know say if truth day with some of these guys they hide. He get as they do me anytime we be say okay them they only come out they talk about person own. You know say okay then none of them never come out to criticize their own brothers own that time. Now every time we they tell now all this thing. Every time they let now know. But why be say anytime we any of these persons from this side don't they gonna normally come. You know all these things it's even getting me tired. You know say okay Nigerians now don't divide politically. And the only thing that be okay if you say was be when they don't divide the entire Nigeria, maybe say south and north, make everybody the face their own. Now be that time we everybody they go enjoy. If not, you see the way we are politically divided. There is nothing. There is nobody that will come to this government that anybody will say that this person is doing well. So long as this person is not your own brother, you will make sure say okay you come out to make sure they kick him out. That is what that has been playing ever since Nigeria start existing. That is just it. You where the years now, we know say okay, between all these guys, they don't explain. You understand how everybody explain. You understand how most of these guys will be say okay, they did in support of Tinubu explain their own, and this one will be say okay, they did against Tinubu. Now don't hear how they explain their own too. We want to like hear your own say. What you have to say concerning this thing, website they have just explained. If you have anything like that, make it drop it get below. And also, if today is your first time, make it kindly like, share, subscribe. Thank you.